I'm gonna put this out here. I'm not gonna be on here long. Um, I've talked to you about Chicago, this thing with the kids. Let me tell you, black folks, we have to, excuse me, we have to do better with our kids. We have to do better with our kids. Because our kids, some of our kids is little demons. I guess by now, everybody has heard about what happened in Chicago with that lady and her two kids, where these little kids, a 13-year-old jumped up and a little, knocked a woman down who was walking with her two kids. And she is, you know, everybody say, how could a 13-year-old knock a little woman down? But here's the backstory to it. The lady was pregnant, and she got sickle cell anemia. And they were been bullying her son, so she was picking him up from school, walking him home, her little son home. And for some reason, they was picking with him, and they took it upon the little 13-year-old. She took it upon herself to hit the woman, talking about how she looking. The woman is sick. She's pregnant and sick and sick with sickle cell. And, she ain't been able to eat, but she got up and came and got her kids to walk her kids home from school. And these kids didn't just keep it to the school. They followed her down the street. She tried to cross the street and everything. I don't have the video of it, but people do have the video and you can see it. But anyway, so you know, it got out of hand. The lady had to go to jail. They punched the little boy in the face. They just did all kind of little things for him because he probably a kid that ain't into all that fighting. Just like my sister and I, we were, we were kind of, well, my sister more so than me, she was really bullied. They tried to bully me, but I tell them I got a big mouth. I was always the one that would talk. And when they tried to bully me, I always told it. So I know what they going through. And my sister was bullied and beat up so bad by a bunch of kids when she was when she was in grade school, elementary school, that she had to go to the hospital. They kicked her in the stomach and everything. She was throwing up blood and everything. But I ain't never let it get like that with me. Because soon as they started with me, I told my mother, it was just me and my sister. I didn't have no siblings underneath me or nothing. So, anyway, I see there's 3 people in here. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Newsflash, formerly Things Worth Knowing, at BIGGIRL_72. Like and subscribe. And even if you don't, please um, feel free to listen. But as people, we need to do better by our children. And we need to take this bullying thing more seriously. When bullying happens in school, we need to go to school and talk to the school and hold the school accountable and the parents accountable. Those children need to be taken from their parents. They need to be put in juvenile. That little 13-year-old one, she need to go to a juvenile detention center until she's 21. She could be held until she's the age of 21, and don't even consider letting her out until she's 16 or 17. And if she haven't progressed, then that's what they need to do, because this is damn ridiculous. It is terrible the way these kids are, and these parents ain't much better, because these children are the parents. Their parents are the babies that had babies, and the crack babies and stuff like that. And the doctor said they weren't going to know what kind of problems these children were going to have until they get older. So people don't want to hear it. You know, but if something dead wrong in a household, that a kid could feel free to walk up to a grown woman and hit a grown woman and talk like they talk to that girl. I don't care what nobody say. It's something wrong in that household, and every last one of them kids who participated in that mess needs to go, needs to be, they need to be held accountable, and their mamas do too. The mamas and their daddies, boyfriends, whatever, they all need to be, held accountable, because it's crazy what these kids are doing, you know. And these kids, and they better lock them up for their own safety, because if they're bold enough to do that to that little lady, and what they're gonna do to somebody else, and somebody else gonna grab them up, because I know, because I had to take pepper spray, because from when I used to work at night, I was taking pepper spray, and with me in case somebody grabbed me when I'm coming home, tried to get in my car when I was coming home from work late at night, because I used to be coming home when it's 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, these people need to these kids need to be held accountable for their actions. Their mamas, their daddies, whoever their caregivers is. And I know it doesn't mean that people ain't raising their kids right, but there's something wrong in these houses with these kids who do this. And the little boy's father said, he spoke on it. He said it's the little dirty kids. He called them the little dirty kids. Hello, how are you? He called them the little dirty kids. I ain't gonna call them the little dirty kids, but the little kids need some guidance and stuff. So they need to be taken care of. But that 13-year-old, she need to go to juvie and be taken out that home. You know, she gave that little poor excuse for a apology, um, looking like she is, looking like she's a lost cause. But anyway, that's what they need to do. Whew. You know, and so they would go. But I heard they moved the family. They're saying that the family, people have got up enough money to help the family move and get into another apartment, and to get things for her house and stuff, because the lady is sick, the husband works, the father works, and everything. People can't do all of that. That's crazy. You know, it is so crazy and everything. 3 people here. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Newsflash, formerly Things Worth Knowing at BIGGIRL_72. Yeah, so they need to do something with them and hold the parents, because they are underage kids, but they little demons, because I can't imagine walking up to no grown person. And I'm old now, and I can't imagine just walking up to a grown person and just smacking them in the face. I don't understand what's wrong with these kids, but these kids today ain't got no kind of, no, they ain't scared of nothing. They ain't scared of nothing. They ain't scared of their mama. They ain't scared of nobody. But then when they get in trouble, they start hollering, oh, 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 oh. You know, it's just terrible. Well, I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk on that a little bit later. But I just came on here to say, folks, black folks, y'all need to get your kids together, because y'all raising a bunch of little baby kids, little bad kids, little demon seeds. Because there ain't that little 13-year-old girl, she need to be held accountable. She need to go see what her life going to be like. Put her in detention while she young. Because juvenile, of course, juvenile offenses is locked away. Let her learn what it's going to be like. Because she going to smack the wrong one, and they gonna hurt her, and they going to beat her, and they going to beat the mama, and it's going to be nothing but a war out here, because the mama going to want to sue and a whole bunch of other old nonsense. If you train your kids and teach them how to be respectful when they're young, they won't grow up being foolish and doing stupid stuff. Later, everybody. I'm getting ready to leave up out of here because I know it's kind of early in the morning for everybody. But yeah, black folks, y'all need to train your kids better. All right. I'll be back. I'm going to talk on it more when I get some more information on it later.